Now let's go back to May 30th, 2022. Are you familiar with that day?
Yes.
Were you working as a deputy on that day?
Yes.
Do you remember your encounter with the defendant?
Yes.
Can you explain that to me? Well, first of all, do you see the defendant in this room?
Yes.
Is that the same person you encountered on May 30th?
Yes.
So
she's wearing a black coat, brown hair, such as a red and green shirt on. She's in the back room.
thank you. You're not going to verify the defendant.
Verify the deputy has identified a defendant and did point at the defendant in court.
So on the night of May 30th, 2022, what was your duty that night?
My duty?
Yeah, like where were you patrolling?
So I was down in Congress on 89 and 71. I observed the vehicle with its right headlight out. I conducted a traffic stop. For the first 1 to 2 minutes of the traffic stop, my body cam wasn't on.
Why wasn't it on?
I forgot to turn it on. And once I turn it on, it's about like 30 seconds to a minute for it to buffer up and be able to turn on completely.
Okay. And where did you make this traffic stop?
It was on Highway 89, right before Sunrise Road.
And is that within the jurisdiction of this court?
Yes.
And so you noticed the headlight out. Were you facing them? Like, kind of paint me a picture so I can kind of.
So I believe I saw, I don't exactly remember where I was sitting, but I know that once I saw the vehicle, that it had its right tail light out, I got behind the vehicle and then initiated a traffic stop in the dirt lot right before Sunrise Road off of 89.
All right, so initially you said the headlight was out.
Yes.
Was the headlight or the tail light?
Headlight.
Headlight. Just making sure. And was it just you?
So Deputy Radford is also, so we pretty much work together. We stay nearby. So if he does a traffic stop, I'll go with him. If I do one, he does the same thing.
And what do you guys do then?
Just for officer safety.
And it was at night, correct?
Yes.
So were you both parked in the same spot when you noticed the headlight out on the vehicle?
I believe so.
And then you turned on your lights,
Yes.
got behind the vehicle,
Yes.
pulled it over,
Yes.
and then what happened?
Walked up to the driver's side window, I believe, explained to her why I pulled her over, and then asked for her driver's license. She said she didn't have it with her, it was at her house. During this time, she started becoming very, she was already agitated and angry, and, I tried to get her name, and she just being very irate and upset that I pulled her over a headlight.
And it's common for people to be upset when they get pulled over, right?
Yes, I mean, not the way she was acting, no.
How was she acting?
Just very agitated and angry about it.
Just go over there and let her know.
Oh yeah, can I get out and leave, go home?
Yeah, you can. You're a passenger.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you're the passenger.
Hey,
Are you?
What are you guys doing? I live there.
Yeah. What is
What are
this?
you
Okay,
holding?
my
Calm
tail
down.
light is open. Calm
Hey,
down.
stop talking. Just stop talking. Stop talking. I'm good.
Okay, go whatever
If
you
you're
need to
going
do.
Okay,
do
what's
the
your
one
name?
thing I'd like to talk to
Becky
you
Bell.
I'm good.
I
didn't
own
wanna
the
talk to
property
you.
right there,
Okay.
26921 South Highway 89.
Okay, Becky Bell.
Yes,
Do you have a middle name?
Heather,
And what's your date of birth?
3374. Oh my God, he's gonna stand here and give you a goddamn lecture. Do whatever you need to do. You've gotten the information. He's a passenger. This is nuts. You are too young to be doing
Hey,
this.
can you step out of the car, please?
No, go on with what
Don't-
you need. You have my
shut up.
name, you have my birth date. What other information do you need? You can look up by that address and you can find my name. That's me.
I need you to step out, okay?
No, I don't need to step out. This started because you said my headlight is out.
Yeah.
You don't do all of this for a headlight. My father's a police officer.
You consider
You're
that
completely
accurate
out of
footage of
line,
what
both
took
of
place?
you.
Okay.
This is nuts.
And is that the behavior you were talking about when you first came upon it?
Yes.
Now, do you normally ask on a traffic violation of a headlight or tail light out, do you normally ask the person to get out of the vehicle?
No.
So why did you ask her to get out of the vehicle in this instance?
Just due to her behavior, just very agitated and angry for our safety and her safety. We usually get people out of the car for that reason.
And why is that?
We don't know if they have firearms, if they plan on driving away.
Would you consider that to be officer safety?
Yes.
And I think I heard you, did you ask her to get out of the vehicle?
Yes.
And she did not, correct?
Correct.
Did she ever get out of the vehicle?
Yes, she did.
Was it after one ask, two asks?
There was multiple times we've asked her.
And how did she get out of the vehicle?
She pretty much swung her door open, almost hitting Deputy Radford.
So you didn't drag her out?
No.
You didn't take her out?
No.
She got out on her own?
Yes.
What kind of, would you say aggressively?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor, he's leading the witness.
Sustained. So please ask a direct question, sir.
Okay, Judge. My apologies. I'm also going to show you footage from body cam that depicts this.
I didn't see it firing.
So what did you observe?
More aggressive, agitated behavior from her.
Just go over there and let her know.
Oh yeah,
that
can I
we're-
get out and leave, go home?
Yeah, you can. You're a passenger.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you're the passenger.
Hey,
Are you
What are you
fucking-
guys doing? I live there.
Yeah, what is
What are you
this?
holding?
Okay, my
Calm
tail
down.
light is open. Calm
Hey,
down.
stop talking. Just stop talking. Stop talking. I'm good.
Okay, go whatever
If
you
you're
need to
going
do.
Okay,
do.
what's your name?
I'd like to talk to
Becky
you.
Bell.
I'm good.
I
just
own
wanna
the
talk to
property
you.
right there,
Okay.
26921 South Highway 89.
Okay, Becky Bell.
Yes,
Do you have a middle name?
Heather,
And what's your date of birth?
3374. Oh my God, he's gonna stand here and give you a goddamn lecture. Do whatever you need to do. You've gotten the information. He's a passenger. This is nuts. You are too young to be doing
Hey,
this.
can you step out of the car, please?
No, go on with what
Don't
you need. You have my
chill out.
name, you have my birthday. What other information do you need? You can look up by that address and you can find my name. That's me.
I
Yes.
need you to step out, okay?
No, I don't need to step out. This started because you said my headlight is out.
Yeah.
You don't do all of this for a headlight. My father's a police officer. You are completely out of line, both of you.
Okay.
This is nuts.
Here's the deal.
We need to call your supervisor.
supervisor
Get your
now.
supervisor out here now. And you need to explain to them what the fuck
'Cause
you're
about
doing.
to pull my wife
yeah,
out of the car.
this is
Get the
nuts.
supervisor.
Yeah.
Get
Stop
your
talking,
supervisor.
Becky. Stop talking. Get the supervisor.
Get your supervisor out
Step
here
out of the
now.
car now. All right.
We're calling the police department
Don't
right now.
touch her.
Don't you fucking touch
Don't touch her.
We're calling the police department.
Hey. Okay, you need to step out of the car now, given the behavior. Ma'am, step out of the car now.
32, go ahead.
Step out of the vehicle now.
89, Road 1 North, 3 Frank Avenue, 1 King Charles.
Okay, that's fine, but I want you to step out of this vehicle right now. That is a lawful order. Step out of the vehicle, or you will be...
My father is a police
And that's
officer.
fine,
You
but
are
here's the deal.
completely out of line.
This is a traffic
You-
stop.
Right, for a headlight that's out. There's no reason for me to get out of the car. You need to go
Given
and
your behavior-
write me a ticket and go on.
Given
That's
your-
what you
given
do.
your behavior-
Why? Because I'm annoyed about you coming up here and giving us lectures? What is your goddamn problem? Now I'm trying to call your supervisor or get another police officer out here, but instead
guaranteed. You
you're
guys are
standing
aggressive.
outside my door and yelling at me.
Extremely
You're not
aggressive.
even allowing me to call the police myself. And you're telling me that my
There's no
behavior is
problem.
suspicious? Your behavior is suspicious.
God
I
damn,
am
Becky, you gotta
angry
calm the fuck
because you are
down, though.
stopping me from going over
Okay.
there to my house. This is nuts.
Yeah,
you guys
you're
are
not going
bored
to your
and
house.
want something to do.
Step out of the vehicle,
Oh,
please,
you
ma'am.
fucking
God
know.
damn it,
I am
Becky,
calling
stop.
your
Sir,
supervisor.
can you please calm down? Ma'am, will you
Yes.
step out of this vehicle,
No.
please?
What do you need me to step out of the vehicle
Because
for?
given your behavior right now, I want for you to step out of the vehicle for everybody's safety. For all I
For
know,
everybody's safety.
yeah. And plus, I am asking you to step out of this vehicle.
Just
Will you
because
please
want
step
me
out
to.
of this vehicle?
And you're being like a child because I won't do what you ask you to do because you're police and you have the authority. You have no reason for any of this. You said you needed to know my information. You were asking me questions about me,
Just
who I
step
am.
out of the car,
I
stand back
answered
here,
every
okay?
single question that you asked me. Now, you can go and run that information right there and you'll find out that my record is completely clean. I've never been arrested for anything. I've got no traffic tickets. There's nothing wrong. Just because I have no teeth, it doesn't mean that I'm doing speed
Oh my God,
or meth
Becky, you
or
don't.
anything
Then why
like
would you
that.
say that?
Because why are they telling me to step out of the car? This is fucking insane.
They're not going to stop until
So
you
go and run my name, run my information, and then you can find out who you're dealing with.
Can you stop for a
and
second?
then
Can I
we
ask you a
can
question? Can I just ask
go
you a question?
on.
I know for myself that we were just running the store and back, and
I
this is
know,
spiraling.
this is-
so
yeah.
now because that's happening, and she is just irate, I'm asking for a supervisor before you end up touching my wife. We are in the influence of nothing. This is about a traffic light.
Yeah,
I'm worried you're about to
write
grab
me
her.
a ticket and
Please
go
call
on.
a supervisor.
I never said you guys were under the influence of anything.
Right,
Well,
and I
but you're
get
telling
that.
us to step
I'm
out of
a
the vehicle.
supervisor,
Why?
please.
Why step
Okay.
out the vehicle?
So
Why any of this?
I can
Just
tell
to
you
be
right
ordering
now-
people around.
Okay.
No, you have my information.
What's your name?
Stop, Becky.
Run my information. Please quit yelling
Becky
behind
Bell.
me.
Becky? Becky.
Becky, yes, go run my information. You're
Well, here's
worried
the
about
deal.
me? What? You're worried that I'm going to drive away? Take the keys to the car. Why the hell would I drive away? My house is right there.
Okay.
What am I going to get? What
Becky,
am I going to do?
Can I
You're
talk?
just... Oh, please, you've been dying to. That's why you got mad, because I rolled up the window and wouldn't let you give him the speech. So give me the speech that you need to give. This is nuts.
Okay, first and foremost, now I'm going to start believing you are under the influence of something because you guys are talking about that. I never said anything
Great.
about any drugs or anything like that.
Great.
That's one. Two, if you want a supervisor down here, it's going to be an hour plus
God
for them
damn
to
it.
get down here.
We've got kids in that house.
Okay.
I know, they don't give a fuck. They're on their little game, their little power trip. Okay? This is nuts.
Can I call my
Yes,
dog?
no, I submit.
God damn it.
Whatever the fuck you want, I will do for you
Hey,
so I can
hey,
get the hell out of here. You told me to come
You
and
need to
stand
calm
up.
down. Sir, stay in the car now.
Oh my
Don't
God.
touch her.
Stay in the car now.
Don't touch her.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to do nothing.
Stay in the car.
I'm not getting out of the car.
And admittedly, you guys, or at least Officer Radford, and I know you can't testify to his feelings, but you guys seem a little heightened as well.
Yes,
Is that correct?
yes,
Was that based upon the defendant's behavior?
yes.
Now, why did you respond to the other side of the vehicle?
Because the passenger was trying to get out of the vehicle.
And is that not allowed in an
Yeah.
instance like
Well,
this?
we never asked him to get out. We don't know if he has weapons on him or if he's trying to, it's for our officer safety.
Okay, so again, it's for
Yeah.
officer safety. And then after this took place, after she jumped out of the vehicle, what happened after that?
She, Ann was angry at us about the stop and, how we're not justified in getting her out of the vehicle. She was, I went back and ran Becky through.
When you say ran, what do you mean?
Looked her name up to make sure she had a valid driver's license since she didn't have one on her. And then after I went back, stood with Becky, and Deputy Radford went back to his vehicle, and I believe he made a phone call to Sergeant Ashby.
Okay. And he goes off to a phone call, did he ever come back?
Yes, he came back.
And then what took place?
Just keep your hands up on the dashboard.
I got you. You're the boss. I will dip my lips and just let's go on so we can go to talk to our house.
You have her information?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now.
Please.
So before that, I was standing with Becky. She again tried to go to the front of her car again. I thought she was trying to get into the driver's seat. I told her to get back behind her vehicle again. And then at that point, Deputy Radford came and asked her if she would consent.
Objection. You're safe.
Do you have any reason why it should be answered?
Out, that is
Yes.
fine.
Observation.
What are you doing? You ran my stuff. Everything is fine on my information. You can't act like there's something wrong with my information.
We're gonna figure this out, okay? You're detained right now, okay? That doesn't mean you're under arrest. You just can't leave right now, okay?
Because my headlight is out. You understand this is why you stopped me.
Yes.
And you're detaining me because I'm
No,
very
because you
extremely
swung the door
annoyed.
open and
Okay,
almost
wait,
hit us.
no. I swung the door open. You told me to get out of the car. What do you tell me to get out of the car for? It wasn't because I swung the door open. Of course, I swung the door open because I'm mad. I'm very annoyed. I'm trying to go up to the store, get some ice and soda, go home and get pizza. And then you come up and all of this for a burnout headlight. I have had burnout headlights before millions of times. Never all of this. Never get out of your car. I mean, wow. I'll stop talking. These guys are just, wow. Too bored tonight. So you ran my information and what did you get? Everything is fine, so now what do we do? What do you do now?
We're gonna wait.
Wait for what?
Just gonna wait right now.
Are you waiting for my information to come back?
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting for it to come back? Oh, okay. I thought you said you already got the information.
Yeah, we're just waiting right now
For what?
for the information.
But you said you got it or you don't?
We're waiting for it.
Okay, so if you get this information, I guess hypothetically, and it comes back, and like I'm saying, my name is clean, there's nothing going on, then I go home. Is that true? Or are we waiting for another police to come because you guys are going to arrest me because I got mad because you stopped me and started all this to the headlight? Now we're going to make it be longer and longer? Is that what you're doing?
No.
I really hope not. Like, so what you're telling me is if we run the record and the record's clean, then I get to go home. Is that true?
We're gonna figure that out in a second, okay?
Figure that out in a second. You can't give me an answer to that? Oh, Joe, this is going to be long.
Just
Oh,
calm
my-
down, just sit there.
Oh, okay, this is crazy. You got so much work going on. Oh my God.
And just keep your hands up on the trunk, okay?
You're not even going to tell me. I'm not going to give you the pleasure of sitting right here with my hands on your truck until your backup comes to arrest me to make up your stupid story about why you're going to take me to jail tonight. This is crazy because of a burnt out headlight. This is insane. Obviously, that's what we're doing because if you're not telling me, what was the use of getting my information if it doesn't matter what the information is? Can you answer me that?
I'm sorry, what's your question?
I'm like, obviously it doesn't matter what the information is that you get back about me, right? You've already decided what you're going to do. It makes no difference about my information.
No.
Well, if I'm saying if my information is clean, then we're going home. You're saying, well, we don't know.
We're just waiting on the information, okay?
Right. But in the hypothetical, the information comes back and everything's fine, then I go home. Is that true? You're saying you don't know. So that's why I say, well, then what's the use of the information? Because if you have information that there's nothing, a problem, then it should be pretty clear that at that point, then we go home. But instead, I need to learn my lesson that when a police officer comes to talk to me, I need to be absolutely respectful to him. Or he can arrest me and make up anything he wants to and
Ma'am,
arrest
I just
me.
asked for your name and you became angry about it.
Right, so you're going to arrest me?
No. Right now, I don't know.
Well, yeah, see, and if you're telling me that you don't even know if my information comes back clean or not, you still don't know, then that means that you're thinking about whether to punish me because I'm not happy with you when you pull me over and start asking me all the questions.
I just
That's
asked
kind
for
of
your
crazy,
name.
right? So what? And I said, so I don't like what you're asking me. I'm allowed that. That doesn't
And you're
mean I'm
supposed to have a
be
driver's
arrested.
license too when you're
Sure,
driving.
but I mean, you arrest people for not having a driver's license on them?
I never said I was going to arrest you.
Well, you're telling me that you don't know if you're going to let me go. So I'm curious as to what is the thing that has happened here that you don't know if you'd let me go or not. Does that make sense?
During a traffic stop, I have to identify you. Okay,
Right.
you didn't have a driver's license.
Right.
Okay, so I could cite you for that too. Your headlights out too.
Right.
Okay.
So you're going to arrest me for that? Is that what you're telling me?
10-4, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you are. You're waiting for your backup to come. Oh my
Ma'am,
God.
hey, stop.
No, I'm
No.
not
Don't
gonna
do it,
Do
Becky.
not.
I'm not.
You're
I'm just letting you know.
Go back
He's
there
not
now.
telling me now.
Go back there now.
Because they're waiting for backup to come.
Go back
They're
there
planning
now.
to arrest me, just so you know. They're gonna arrest me because I wasn't nice enough to him when he pulls me over about the front tail light.
So Deputy Radford came, you guys had a discussion?
Yes.
You and Deputy
Well,
Radford?
we didn't discuss anything. He came back while I was standing with Becky and asked her if,
You can't testify as to what the Deputy Radford, we'll get to him in a little bit.
Okay, real quick, objection sustained, but go ahead, sir, you covered that for me.
So at what point did you feel that it was necessary to turn this from a traffic stop to any other kind of investigation?
so based on her behavior, agitated and irate, and then her mentioning before she got out of the vehicle, I believe she said, just because I don't have teeth doesn't mean I'm on speed or meth or anything like that. Deputy Radford or I never mentioned anything about her being under the influence of something. So that heightened our suspicion.
Objection, Your Honor. He can testify to his suspicion, not testify to Deputy Radford.
So again, just testify on your own.
No, and the objection is sustained, so the witness will answer questions about his own observation and own interpretation.
So you stated your observations of her seemed like she was agitated.
Yes.
And I know we talked a little bit ago, when people are pulled over for traffic stops, sometimes they're upset, right?
Sometimes.
But you think this was a little more than just being upset?
Yes.
Based upon what?
Her, screaming, yelling, opening the door aggressively, coming out of the car. And then her mentioning about being under the influence of speed or meth.
So she made statements to you based upon physical characteristics that you were making assumptions? Is that kind of what I heard you say?
Yes.
And you hadn't asked her about any drug use or anything like that?
Correct.